Okay, so I'm going to show you what you need to add to your title page because our title page has got our little view here. You'll notice that I did go in and change utility shed to the name of mine, which is Victorian Getaway. You'll want to put a name here that matches whatever you've decided to do with your utility shed. And now I want to put a little table of contents that list out all of our sheets over here. So to do that, I'm going to go to Annotate and Text. And we used this one with the segments before, but we just want to do regular text here. And I'm going to click here. And now I can start typing. Table of contents. Now if I click off, you'll notice that that looks awfully small. So we're going to come in here and change it to this one. Oh, that looks much better. So now I can come back in here. Come over here to the end and start adding my extra parts. A100, and I'm just going to copy what I have over here onto my table of contents here. Okay, so I finished typing everything. Now just once again, use your design elements, what we've learned about design principles and elements, to just make this front page look nice. I think maybe this needs to be adjusted there, maybe make this one slightly bigger. Something like that. Arrange it so it's nice, not too much white space. It's not touching any of the edges. It's not crowded. I'm also going to look at the floor plan page here. And you'll notice a couple of things. One, it has these ugly trees on it that I don't need in this view. So I'm going to come back to my floor plan up here. And I'm going to hide all these trees from view. Right click on a tree, hide, category. Get rid of that. I also want to come down here and hide my box that I had on there and then check my floor plan. So now I'm going to go back to my floor plan page and I'm going to double check that everything looks good. It's not overlapping the edges. This is centered. This one looks pretty good here. Now I could leave this in realistic or I could go to shaded, whichever one you decide to go with. Now I'm going to look at my elevation views, which we put on the sheet earlier. Here they come. But you'll remember that we didn't make them all realistic. I now have all these extra trees and stuff. I came in and looked at this one and I've adjusted the size of it. So what I need to do is go through and make these all the same. So I'm going to pause and do that and then come back and look at them. So I went through and hid all the trees. Basically, you want to hide all of your trees and all of the views except for the renderings. And I'm going to tell you a couple of things that are still wrong with this picture right here. One is that this one still has the square and the rest don't. So I need to take that square off. Also, this is now on top of my porch. So I'm going to need to move this out some. Okay, I made the two adjustments that I talked about. Basically, I fixed this. I took that square off. This one is still a little bit long, so I'm going to make that one. Okay, so I got rid of that final line. Last things to check. None of the words are overlapping my buildings. None of my words are overlapping my buildings. I don't have anything touching over these lines. Everything is nicely spaced. There's not too much white space. It's all balanced. Looks really nice. I have this one that's already done that we just did earlier, and my renderings are all done. So this is all ready to print, turn in, however the instructions say. Okay, thanks.